guys, it's Amy from Now Polished Baby 90. Welcome to today's video. We are here with the China Glaze Body and Soul collection, which came out, I guess, just before the summer. It came out just before their Muppets collection. I'm not sure if the Muppets collection is the summer collection or if this is the summer collection, but it is 8 polishes all in kind of like a nudie-ish finish. We will go through the colours and then we will talk about my thoughts at the end. I'm going to grab randomly. I think that's probably the best way to go with these things. The first one is called Skinny Dipping, and Skinny Dipping is like a peachy skin tony colour and it has a strong golden shimmer to it. The golden shimmer does stand out on the nail very nicely. It is very opaque. A lot of these, I think there was only one that's in a minute that was just, yeah, no, there is 2 that are 3-coaters and the rest of them are 2-coaters. That's very good. So this is one of the ones that is a 3-coater. You just need that 3 coat just where it's that base. I think it just evens out very nicely with the 3rd coat and you get that shimmer really stands through a little bit more. To me, the combination of like the golden shimmer and this, say, and there's a bit of a pinky flash in this peach base is a little odd. It definitely is different, and I will say China Glaze have been doing some different things, but yeah, that is the first one. That is Skinny Dipping and that was 3 coats. We'll go through the other pale ones. Would that be a good idea to do? So the next one that we have is called Beach Buff, and this is another one of the 3-coaters. Then we are on all to the 2-coaters, and this is a, if we hold these together, so it's definitely more of a cool toned kind of peachy colour, and then there is a strong silver shimmer in there, and I think where this is more of a cool tone with the silver shimmer, that obviously goes together very nicely. It's just a little bit flat on the nails, I would say, where it's such a cool toned colour. So I don't know what I want from this, but I would just say, yeah, that it's just a bit flat, if that makes any sense. Some of the others are a bit more like pow or glistening and things, but this one was just a bit of a meh for me, I think. So that was 3 coats of Beach Buff. We then have Tan Do, and this really reminds me of Fast Track, which came out in the Hunger Games collection that China Glaze did a million years ago. So if we hold these with the other ones that I've just spoken about, so obviously you can see Skinny Dipping is very, very orange, Beach Buff, which I just spoke about, and these together. So they are similar again, but Tan Do, as with Fast Track they released before, is this kind of like putty-ish, nudie-ish base, and then it has a golden flash to it. So it's very much like that Fast Track polish, although this is better because this gets more opaque quicker. I would say that China Glaze Fast Track was a 3-coater, whereas this is more of a 2-coater. So definitely they've improved the formula, but I just think the finish overall is very similar to that polish. So that one was Tan Do, and that was 2 coats. We then have Beaches and Toes, which is a borderline 2 or 3, and this is a beautiful greyish nude colour with a scattered holographic in it. The scattered holographic is kind of like if you wore this kind of colour, then put fairy dust on the top. It's a very light scattering of hollow, so you can't really compare them to like the Zoya scattered hollows because they are more hollow, if that makes sense. This is hollow, but they're more hollow. This is more of a light dusting of holographic within the polish. I'm still very happy to see. I think it's a really nice finish and it looks really overall really nicely, but maybe just a tiny bit more hollow would have been just amping it up to another level. So that one was Beaches and Toes, and it's a 2 or 3-coater. Onto, I guess, the darker half of this collection. So we'll go from one scattered hollow to the next. So this one is called Glow Worthy, and this is that same sort of finish with that like light scattering of hollow in a like coppery brown base. I did really like this. It does remind me, they have got some like glitters that are like this. What they're called right now does not come to mind. I think it's mahogany, where it is a larger holographic glitter in a brown base. But like I said, these are more light. They're not going to stick to your nail that much. The application, like removal, isn't going to be as hard because they are more of a fine speckling of hollow as opposed to being super dense. But that one was 2 coats and that one was Glow Worthy. We then have Bronze Ambition, which is a kind of like a baby poop brown. I want to say like a very yellowy brown, and then you do have a yellowy golden shimmer to it. So again, possibly not for everybody. It's a bit of an ugly, pretty colour, definitely. But a 2-coater, that was Bronze Ambition. A great one that I liked was Copper-tunist, and it's just a really nice copper. So you have like this, I guess it's like browny base, but then the shimmery shift in it is very warm and very almost like pinky peach toned. Possibly not the most unique out there. I feel that there are other bronzes even from China Glaze that are like this, but I did really like this one on my skin tone and it is one of my favourites from the collection. So that was 2 coats of Copper-tunist. Wrapping us up, we have Send Hues, and this is again kind of like a warm chocolatey like brown base, a dash of maybe like purple in there, and then you do have some fine golden shimmery glitters in there as well. So it is more of like a putty, like say if we compare the shimmer particle. So this is Bronze Ambition, which like I say is more of the baby poop spectrum, but this is definitely more purpley taupe, and the shimmer particles are a lot larger in Send Hues. So out of those two, I would say Send Hues is my favourite out of those two. So another 2 coater, that one is Send Hues, 2 coats. So I will say my 3 picks from it are going to be those 2 with the fairy dust holographic glitters in there, Beaches and Toes and Body Glow Worthy. And I also really liked Copper-tunist, but like I say, it might not be super unique in your collection, so just see what there is before you buy. My thoughts on this collection, I'm a bit, don't know what to say. They're nice. For me, I guess all the promotion, all aspects of it was like this bronzy beach goddess and wearing them for the summer, and I just don't get that vibe from the collection, from the colours. I think if I was going to be like a bronzy beach goddess, I would wear like neons and something. I don't think I'd be feeling my bronzy fantasy and then just putting something bronzy on my nails. Does that make sense? To me, these are more beautiful autumnal tones. Do I love the polishes? Yes, a lot of them have really great formulas. They are really great finishes. There's only one that I didn't particularly like. However, I just think that the release of the collection is just weird timing, and to me these don't scream summer. So for that reason I'm a bit bemused by it. But if I remove that from it, the collection is really good, and there's probably going to be some out there that you'd like to pick up. But I would say don't rush out and buy these for summer, because I don't understand the summer. I just don't understand the summer. This would not be a summer release collection to me. I can kind of see where they're going from, but I kind of don't. So let me know your thoughts down below, what your favourites were, all of that good stuff. Leave that in the comments. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you soon.